Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. My friends, we have to go back. We have to go back because I have my little book where I take the notes, my notebook, and I have all the names, all your names, all the ones that were telling me, Beppe, Juventus will be a retirement home. Di Maria is too old. Beppe is 38. Beppe, what will we do with Di Maria? No, we have to think about Ake. What do we do with Di Maria? We have Marle Ake. I have all the names here in my notebook. I will take my notebook and we will go. No, Joe, guys, we have to speak about the Di Maria. Mamma mia, what a game of Angel Di Maria. We have to speak about the Matthias Sule that is doing wonders. Why do I want to speak about these two players? Because these two players, my friend, they can be the present and the future of Juventus. Not only that, because we speak about the disgusting, awful performance of Italy versus Argentina, destroyed. We speak about the few seconds that Paulo Dybala had in the game, and he made the difference because he scored that third goal for Argentina, third goal for him with the Argentinian national team. We speak about that. We'll speak about Bonucci, Chiellini, because Bonucci was really worrying tonight. We'll speak about Italy and also linking it to Juve. Speaking about Manchester United that said officially goodbye to Paul Pogba. All day I was behind my computer refreshing for the announcement of Paul Pogba. I told you that on Wednesday there would have been something special. I was expecting maybe an announcement of Juve. At the end it was Manchester United that announced the goodbye of Pogba. We have to wait, but all the sport journalists are saying Pogba is a done deal. Hopefully Cherubini, Arrivabene and all the team members of Arrivabene and Cherubini, they had the meetings with the agent of Di Maria before Argentina Italia, because if it was after, my friends, Di Maria is able to ask 15 million and not anymore between 7 and 8. Let me say hello to all the people in the chat, because you know that on the channel is something that is here on my heart, and that's why I'm always, or not always, but a lot of time I'm alone, because I love to take time to interact with you, because your opinion is what matters a lot. So let me say hello to Vira. Ciao Vira. To be honest, Italy team just not good. Of course it's not good. We'll speak about that. Ciao Hamtam. Ciao Marian. Marian saying I was not expecting Italy to win, but honestly I feel like the team I saw winning the Euro is just in my imagination. We can speak about what happened in the Euro. I can explain you the magic moment of Italy, like a magic moment of Greece, for example, in 2004. Greece won the Euro as well. It's not that suddenly Greece will be there. It's also not like Roma winning the Conference League that Italian football is safe now for good because we won the Conference League. No. Ciao Marian, ciao Nuka, ciao Rocco to glory, ciao my friends. We have Ali. Ciao Ali, who's saying, could you announce Di Maria? Di Maria, Juventus? No, I don't know, guys. We will have to wait. And again, hopefully we signed the papers before the game. That's the only thing I want to say. Ciao David, ciao Stavros. Let them know Pogba and Di Maria are coming to Juve. Let them know. To who? To Juve or to you guys? I can't lie. I don't know. Maybe I know, maybe I don't know. Ciao Cecilia, please announce Di Maria. I can't announce Di Maria now. I can't. I checked also if there was another game planned for Argentina, just to know if the player would have been in holiday or traveling with Argentina. Unfortunately, they have to play a game on the 5th of June. So he will stay with the Argentinian team. Let me check, because I checked it, I forgot already. They will have to play on the 5th of June versus Estonia. But I don't know where. Let me check where they will play. It's not written here. No, it's not written here. It's not written, so I have no idea where they are playing. I don't know if they are going back to Argentina with the entire team or if they stay in Europe. I have no idea, because in Europe it's a bit easier. You can go away from Argentina, go do the medical test with Juve being announced. Maybe they do the medical test also not at the J Medical, but maybe somewhere where the Argentinian team is. That can also be a possibility. So we have to check. We have to wait what will happen there. But I hope that they had no other games. You know that the European teams that will have to start now with the Nation League. stupid. It is what it is, guys. Hopefully we'll not see the same Italy as we saw today, but we will speak about that. Of course we will. Ciao Maric, don't smile because it's over, cry because it happened. Yes, but honestly today, look, my son, he really wanted to see Italia, Argentina. I didn't want to because I was watching with him and with my wife. We were watching Stranger Things. Hey, guys, it's good. Season 4 is good. I will not spoil you except that the Will die. No, it's a joke. It's a joke, my friends. But Stranger Things 4 is really nice at the moment. I said I don't care about Finalissima. What does that mean? It's a friendly because they wanted to put some money in the pocket. And I remember that a lot of fans after Euro 2020, they were saying, andiamo, we have to make that, we have to organize it because it will be fantastic again, playing in Wembley. There should be, for me, it's a fake tournament because if you really want to do it, then you have to invite the one that won in Asia, you have to invite the one that won in Africa, Senegal, if I'm not wrong. You have to invite, and then you do a small tournament, then it starts to make sense. But why only the one of Argentina from South America and the only one of Europe? But whatever, I didn't want that game to be played. Then I said, you know what? I already said goodbye to Chiellini. Let me check Di Maria. Let me check also Molina. Because I was interested in these two players. I didn't want them to win. Of course not. I hope that Italy won, but I knew. We will go through the lineups. Guys, I already tell you. My first recap is really easy. I don't even know if we have to really go in detail. I just give you one stat. The number 10 of Italy is Federico Bernardeschi. The number 10 of Argentina is a certain Monsieur Senor Lionel Messi. What do you want, guys? A lot of people are saying he's finished because he played in Farmer League, Liga. He scored 3 goals, or I don't know how much he scored. I don't care. Guys, che talento. What a talent. Lionel is Lionel. I don't like the personality of Lionel Messi, but I don't care. Give him to me if you want to, because I prefer number 10 like Lionel Messi than number 10 like Federico Bernardeschi. Speaking about Italy, if we speak about Juve, I prefer number 11 like Monsieur El Fideo. That's skinny, That's skinny. Monsieur Di Maria, Angel Di Maria, than Bernardeschi, for example. Guys, what are we speaking? There are levels in life. Di Maria with Lionel Messi, and the other one that I really don't like him. I dislike him a lot. Lautaro Martinez, and then you have in front, you have Raspadori, that's Sassuolo. They are asking 40 million. You have Belotti, that Cairo was asking, not now anymore because it's a free agent, but he was asking 100 million euro. 100 million euro. These guys, you know, when they put these kind of price tags for a Belotti, for example, they should go in jail immediately. You go to Cairo, really easy. You go to Cairo, you say, hello, Mr. Cairo, I have something for you. Urbano Cairo, I have something for you. Can you give me your 2 arms? You put them behind your bag. I have something for you. And now you will follow me. Please go a bit smaller, enter the car. We will go in a really nice spot because we have to speak in 4 eyes in a closed room with a fake mirror that other people can listen what you are saying, because you are saying bullshit, Mr. Cairo. You said, can you confirm me that you want 100 million for El Gallo Belotti? Yes, I want 100 million for... Okay, then you will go in jail forever and you will not have the possibility to see your family anymore. And probably we will also put some tape on your mouth because you already said enough bullshit for the next year. Mamma mia, what are we speaking about? Mamma mia, 40 million. Scamacca, 40 million. They wanted 40 million for Scamacca. Then you're speaking about Pessina. What is Pessina? Barella, that I want to give a chance. I will speak about Barella. Barella is flopping every big game. He's flopping every big game. Can we speak about that? Maybe we can speak about that. Let me check, because there are a few comments I didn't even read. Ciao Pietro. Dybala should have played for Italy instead of Argentina. We can speak about Dybala, of course. You know, that's not my favorite player today. He's not playing, guys. He's not playing. There is a reason why he's not playing, my friends. Yes, he scored a goal in 30 seconds. Guys, that's why 30 seconds are important. You remember when we were criticizing Allegri because he gave 30 seconds to Sule? Today, Dybala received 30 seconds, he scored. Hey. Ciao Locatelli, my friend. Ciao to the chat as well. I was at the game. I didn't expect much when I saw the lineup. I guess it will come home instead. Locatelli, you have a lot of balls to go to Wembley to see that game. Mamma mia. What a player, El Fideo. Yes, I want to thank also, because I missed it, but I really want to thank for the 8 consecutive months. Aman, and look at that. Look at the small new upgrade. There is a new upgrade. There is a new upgrade on the channel. I started making some changes going towards 22-23. Not only with new players like El Fideo, Pogba. These are the dreams, so I can't officialize them now on the channel. I'm waiting for the new emotes, but I already started. Look at that. Grande Aman. Well, that's a beautiful one. But then we also have a comment from Dr. A. Dr. A that is saying, Beppe, pay attention, Beppe, because there is also a new one here. Dr. A, thank you for the donation, my friend. He's saying, after today, I'm convinced Jorginho is not for Juve. We can speak about that. Ciao, Antonio. Ciao, Mark. Ciao, everyone. Can we start speaking? Because already in 12 minutes of saying nothing on the channel, so it's time to speak a bit about the game of Italy. First of all, we can speak about Jorginho. You know what we can do? We can go on OneFootball, my friends. Let's change screen here. What is that? Hey, pay attention. Juventus reportedly returning to FIFA video games for 2023 instead of Piemonte Calcio. It's over, and we will have again. Hey, it's beautiful because I have that game somewhere here. I know you don't care, but. Whatever. I have the game with Cristiano Ronaldo as well. Hey, Juventus is going back to FIFA. That's a good news. I have to admit. Finally, it's a good news because Piemonte Calcio we couldn't. Hey, guys. My sonny wants to play with me FIFA. I said no, I don't play until Juventus comes back to FIFA. I don't play FIFA. Look at that. That's a good news, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the lineups of the game of today. Look at the Messi. It's what it is, my friends. So, disgusting result. We start with the Italian lineup, my friends, because we had our friend Dr. A that was saying Jorginho is not for Juve. So, speaking about Donnarumma, that's the starting lineup. Donnarumma, Emerson, Chiellini, Bonucci, Di Lorenzo, Barella, Jorginho, Pessina, Bernardeschi, Belotti, and Raspadori. Look, guys, I will be really honest with you. Today, I want to give the benefit of the doubt to Roberto Mancini. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because it's a cup and it's not a cup. It's a cup that you're actually looking as a friendly, whoever. Even if I saw a bit the Argentinian players, they were celebrating as it was the World Cup, but it is let them do. We would probably have done the same. But it's a friendly cup. Who cares about that cup? So Mancini is probably saying, you know what? We will do the farewell to Giorgio Chiellini and we will let play the players that were present also in Euro 20 because I need to be grateful to them because they did a really great Euro and probably without them I would never have won a trophy like that I was absolutely not even believing it was possible. But after that game, it's over. Don't forget because we have 4 games of Nations League that are waiting now. In 2 weeks we play 4 games, my friends, in Nations League. So the benefit of the doubt is today. You recognize the player, you are grateful, you say thank you, and then you should say thank you, and here is the door, never come back anymore. Like an Immobile that is injured, hopefully he will not come again to Italy. Belotti as well. If I'm looking at that lineup, my friends, I will be really honest with you, without looking at Juve, non-Juve, but Donnarumma, he has to stay. If you are looking, he needs to work on his mental, but otherwise, the qualities are there. Look at the saves that he's doing on Di Maria. We will come back on Di Maria. We'll come back. We'll spend a lot of time on Di Maria. Pay attention. But Donnarumma, he has the qualities. He needs to work on his head. Is he at the level of Courtois today? No, he's not, because Courtois is a lot stronger mentally. He's also a lot older. He has a lot of more... No, I received the message. I wanted to be sure. A a lot of more maturity than Donnarumma, but Donnarumma can stay. Di Lorenzo, if you see at a certain moment how, on the first goal, how Messi is going past him, guys, my friends, this is a joke. This is a joke, my friends. You know that on the right side we had great players in Italy. I'm ashamed of having Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo, this is a disaster, my friends. Speaking about Chiellini, he stopped, so speak about Bonucci. Bonucci, I will tell you the truth, I wished that he could have said goodbye as well tonight. Because tonight he was a disaster. Wait, we will speak about that. Because of course I was ironic, irony, the humor, black humor when I was saying that he's too old. He's absolutely not too old, but we will come back on that. Let me finish first with the starting 11. Bonucci, I wished he said goodbye. Why? Because for me, he was a disaster today. He was slow, he was old, he was mentally absolutely not in the game. He was not at the captain level. Bonucci should have said goodbye. I won the Euro, I tried to go to the World Cup. It didn't work. I will probably not go to World Cup 2026. Let's say goodbye to everyone, also because he started to have some injuries this year and we will have to count on him with Juve. So please, go on holiday, don't play Nation League, go on holiday, say goodbye, go with Chiellini, go eat some pasta, do whatever you want, but don't go anymore. Because first of all, it's difficult, you will risk more injuries, and you will probably spend your last years of career in the same way of Giorgio Chiellini, playing 20 games a season. That's not what we need. Speaking about Emerson Palmieri, look, at a certain moment in the beginning of the game, he showed me something where I said, you know what? If really we need to invest in Pogba, Di Maria, in Kostic, that I made a video today speaking with a Bundesliga expert, in Koulibaly, if you are reinforcing and giving salary and also transfer fee to these players, you know what? I'm telling you, Emerson Palmieri on the left, it can't be worse than the one that we have today, that I will not mention the name, the number 12. It can't be worse than him. He was showing me something, but is he a player that I want in my national Italian team? No. Is he someone that I want at Juventus actually as my left back center starter? No. I don't want Emerson. Should go away. Ciao, Emerson Palmieri as well. I don't know what you think, guys, about my lineup, but here on the 4-man, except of Donnarumma, I would say goodbye to everyone here. Then we go into the middle and we go to Jorginho so that I can answer Dr. A. But Jorginho immediately is a player that I personally, especially if you know the channel, I never liked him. He impressed me positively at the Euros, and that's where I said, you know what? I can close an eye and give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm too harsh, I don't know. But it's a player that I never liked. This season at Chelsea, disaster. Also, you know, he split with his wife, and since then he's not living the professional life. He missed some penalties that I was, even if I don't like the player, I was probably the only one to defend him, because a penalty, you can miss it. It's part of the game. It's not because of him that Italy is not going to the World Cup. It's because of all the team, because we are just shit. It's the truth. And that's why it's not only Jorginho. Jorginho is the cherry on the cake that we don't go to the World Cup. But I agree with Dr. A when he's saying, I'm not convinced of him to Juve. I was not. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Today I'm not. I don't want him because he was really bad today, and it's not the only time today that he's bad. So for me, at a certain moment, it's also Roberto Mancini that should take some responsibility, saying and seeing the truth in the face and saying it is not good. Like Lippi did the same mistake after 2006 to let some players play that should not have been there. Hey, then you are doing mistakes, my friends. You are doing big mistakes. Barella, let's speak about Barella. It's probably one of the only one that I would give a chance. Why? Because Barella is a player that is young. First experience at Inter before Euro 20, where he's playing an extraordinary season. All games, he's doing incredibly well. He wins the Scudetto. He goes to Euro without holidays. He comes from a smaller team. I believe it was Cagliari. He was not used to play 2 games in a week. He was not used to stop the season immediately without holiday going on Euro. They go until the end and they win the Euro. He comes back to Inter, new coach. He didn't have the best season of his career, okay? He didn't have that. But I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. The only problem that I have, and I said multiple times on the channel, is that Barella is a player that from the moment that it counts, except of versus Juve, because versus Juve is always playing well, except of the games versus Juve, when it really counts, it disappears, or he do some flop games. Disaster. Pessina, I don't want to have the name of Pessina in my national team. Bernardeschi, he stopped with Juve, good thing. I don't care where he goes, but please not to the national Italian team. And not with the number 10. Belotti, we already spoke about Cairo going to jail. Belotti should not be there. I don't care. I don't know what is his quality, and I don't care. Raspadori probably is a player that you should start building the future on. But if you look at the level of Raspadori, that is already 22, and the levels of some other players, then we have to seriously think, my friends. We have to really seriously think. Let me read some comments. Bon après-midi, Muhammad. Ciao, Anthony Schifano. We're saying Emerson is a capable player. No more. I agree with that. Cecilia is speaking with Ryan Saliba. Dr. Spacing, bad passes from Bonucci as well. Hey, he was about to do an auto goal. Mancini wanted to sub a center back. He could have subbed off Bonucci instead. I don't know what happened to Chiellini, maybe again injured. I don't know. Because otherwise he would probably have gone, out of the field with an applause, but maybe even if it was 1 minute just entering the pitch at the 46th minute, going out and receiving the applause of the stadium, probably was injured again. It's a pity, yeah? Or probably was pissed off because he said you are giving me a shame for the last game I'm playing with the national team. I believe 113 games or something like that. Of course, Stavros. So let me read the comment of Dr. A, who's saying, last question, Beppe. Since it's not a serious game, Balotelli had a better season than Belotti and is way better than him currently. Why wasn't he picked? For multiple reasons, I have to say. Balotelli has always his peak moments when you are thinking that he retired already. And then you hear again the peak moment of Balotelli's playing in Turkey. He's finding actually a really great season in Turkey. He's doing quite well there. He scored 5 games last time. He did an amazing trick. But Balotelli has 2 big problems. The first one, it's simply behavior. Behavior problem, and we saw it at a lot of times. Mancini, he launched him as a kid. When he was at Inter, he took him as well when he was at Manchester City. He tried him also in the national Italian team. You remember at a certain moment he was also trying him, and he asked him to come to do a training. Then at the end he didn't take him for the decisive games because Balotelli, we know it, he has a problem in terms of behavior. For him, football is not his passion. He's not a passionate footballer. He's doing it because it's incredibly talented, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's doing it because it's his job and he's having a bit of fun, but he doesn't have that professionality like a lot of players should have. And a player like that can also cause some problems in the locker room. That's the first one. That's purely him as a toxic factor. That's one. And then you have the other one that is tactically. Then we can discuss, because for me, Balotelli is better than Belotti without any discussion. But in the head and in the game of Mancini, you are playing a 4-3-3 with the 2 wingers, in this case Raspadori and Bernardeschi, but if you go back with the Berardi and Insigne or with the Federico Chiesa, that are playing with inverted foot. And what are they doing? They are actually the machines, the ones that needs to create chances with an assist, but especially also with some goals. So we are playing centrally, and from the center we go to these 2 offensive wingers in that 4-3-3 that they can score. The role of Immobile, Belotti are the ones that are actually fighting in the middle, making sure that they have two defenders on him, making them really tired so that the other two has a lot more space. And that's why Immobile and Belotti are super important in Italy. It's not because, you know, that I don't like Immobile either, but if he's never scoring with Italy, there is a reason, because in Lazio they are playing 4-3-3 as well, or they played before a 4-3-3, and he was the focus point, like Juventus will do with Vlahovic. The two wingers will be there for Vlahovic, like at Lazio the two wingers are there for Immobile. In Italy it's the reverse. The other one is there to make them tired, to go back. Balotelli is not that player. He's not a player that can give you some defensive support and also be there, because he needs to be the focal point, and Mancini doesn't like that. Thank you for your donation, Dr. A. And we have Paul Lombardi from Canada. Grande. Grazie. Grazie, Paul. Meanwhile, we have Steve Slick that just entered the chat together with Ryan Saliba, with Jay Tariq, with Dr. Spear already said, Muhammad Juventus as well, Andy Golding, Radovan is there, Hamtan, Aussie Spurs, and that we needed to speak about, I know it was about Di Maria, of course it was a joke, but we will come back on Di Maria. Paul is saying, ciao Beppe, ciao Paul, sad day today. I don't know if it's sad. I think it's good. No, it's good. It's never good. Let me address that. I expressed myself wrong. It's never good to lose. It's always better to win. If I start saying that it's good to lose, it's not okay. But I prefer Italy to lose than Juve. That's my feeling. On the other hand, especially in a tournament that is a friendly. And I said it also yesterday. It's not because we lost that I change my narrative. It's a friendly. But it's important to win. Look at the Argentina won, they are happy. On the other side, it's not a surprise. Guys, let's be honest. Argentina is going to the World Cup. Italy not. And it's not because of Jorginho. It's not because of Jorginho. It's because of the team. Because we don't have the players. I received a message in the Telegram group, and it was really a really nice one, who was saying the one that were scoring, 2 of the 3, and maybe even the third one, they are playing in Italy. A lot of their players, like De Paul, he played in Italy, now he's playing at Atletico Madrid, Molina is playing at Udinese, you have Dybala, you have a lot of players that are playing in Italy, and because of them, because also you are saving money with the tax law and so on, because of them you are not giving the chance to the young players or to Italian players to develop themselves, which is correct. On the other hand, if you don't have talents, and if on top of that they are expensive, they are really expensive, because first of all, you don't have the benefit of the tax, and then the clubs that are selling them, they ask a fortune. If you are a club and you can decide, my friends, between, just saying, a Zaniolo on 50 million, 55 million, 22 years old, but Zaniolo 60 million, they were asking a Zaniolo for 60 million, where you are already doubting about physical condition, and not because of him, but because of the injuries. You know also as well that is a player that behavior-wise, it's not a top professional, and you can have a Di Maria for free. My friends, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? If you want to go for Raspadori, but they ask you 40 million. If you need all summer long for Locatelli, because they are asking the moon for Locatelli as well, what do you do? The light is hurting me, my friends, today. This is a problem of Italian football. You want to go for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, that is not Italian, but is there since 7 years. They ask you 100 million. You want to go for Italian young players. Fratesi was already 30 million, my friends. Fratesi, who is Fratesi? I saw him versus Juve, I was super impressed. But 30 million, with 30 million, you can go for other players. You can go for other players. This is a problem. First of all, you don't have a lot of talents. You don't have them. And when they are, it's the fastest ones that goes, like Barella. Look at Sensi. They went for Sensi. Disaster, Sensi. You go for Locatelli. Luckily we secured, and he will grow and he will become a champion. But Locatelli in the midfield of Pogba, Marchisio, Vidal, and Pirlo, Locatelli is not the starter. You see? So we don't have the talent generational of long time ago. And then on top of that, when you have some, they are costing you a lot and too much money. Would have been nice to see Zaniolo, Chiesa, Verratti. Forza Juve looking forward for Mercato is crazy. I spoke briefly about Zaniolo. Zaniolo was one of the generational talents of Italy. He had these 2 injuries. Hopefully, he can come back and be consistent at his level, because we see what he scored a beautiful goal in Conference League. Let's see if he can address also the head and what he can do. Chiesa, of course, happy. Yesterday he started to run again, and that was really beautiful. Verratti is a player that deserves to be in these 11, and he has a few more years, but not that much, because Verratti, also for him, time is going by. So it will be difficult for Italy, my friends, to come back from that. Did you speak already about, and thank you for the donation, Paul, did you speak already about the news about the younger Tommaso Mancini? No, I didn't, from Vicenza. If I'm not wrong, if we're speaking about the same, I don't know him really well. Thomas, I'm listening in the background. I don't find the result surprising. No, me neither, Thomas. Ciao, Thomas, by the way. Jorginho is a big reason why, though. That we lost today. Oh, as well, yeah. The why we didn't qualify to World Cup. Oh yeah, but I said it. It's a cherry on top. But on the other hand, Steve, if you are not able to score versus Bulgaria, Northern Ireland, versus Macedonia, versus Switzerland, and not only with the penalties, then there is a deeper problem. There is a deeper problem than a penalty missed or not. Of course, he scores it, we go into the World Cup, but probably would have done the same disaster, even worse, because it's World Cup. So, do we want to speak about Argentina? Do we want to speak about Argentina? Miretti would be better than Jorginho today. Today, probably, yes. By the way, he is 18. He already has been called up with the under-21 of Italy. The guy has talent, The guy has talent. I see Cecilia putting the Chiesa emote. That's a nice one. Dr. Spey, I actually trust Locatelli more than 75% of the squad. He dropped back and showed some spirit in the last 10 minutes, better at defense than other defenders today. It's true, at a certain moment I was also a bit less focused on the game, because even if I didn't care and so on, it's still Italy. I still love Italy, and it hurts to see, guys. I watched Italy since 1990. We are in 2022. That's already 32 years that I'm watching Italy. I'm used to Giuseppe Giannini, to Salvatore Schillaci, Roberto Baggio, Carnevale. In the goals we had Peruzzi, Buffon, even Zenga, Pagliuca, these kind of goalkeepers, defenders. We are speaking about Cannavaro, even before Chiellini and Bonucci. We speak about Cannavaro, Maldini, guys. On top, Del Piero, Inzaghi, Vieri, wingers, Zambrotta. We had Costa Curta in defense. We had, mamma mia, Albertini, guys, Nesta, Baresi I watched as well. Baresi I was lucky to watch as well. Guys, we are going from there. For me, it hurts a lot. It really hurts a lot to see Italy like that. To see Italy, Demetrio Albertini, Toldo, I don't like Toldo, but he was a good goalkeeper as well. Of course he was. Ravanelli, Camoranesi, guys, Totti, I forgot to mention Totti. But I'm speaking, now we are speaking about focusing on 2006. Grosso, but Grosso was the kind of player, the miracle player. A bit like, I have to say, no, Spinazzola is a bit better. Grosso was the miracle player, the one that had, that moment of glory. But Di Natale was already in another phase. Huh? Luca Toni was great, but with the national team, not that great. Not that great. Pirlo, Gattuso, Di Biagio. Di Biagio, I don't like him. I never liked Di Biagio. I know. Inter, it was at Inter. I was happy with Montero that he gave him the punch. If you never saw Montero, Paolo Montero, the number 4 of Juve in a Juve-Inter game that gave him a punch, go on YouTube, watch YouTube. Montero punching Di Biagio. Gilardino, Perrotta, Iaquinta, Aquilani. Yeah, this was already starting to go in another level. I'm speaking about before Didivio, Gianfranco Zola, people are telling me El Shaarawy, Alessandro Nesta, we already mentioned Alessandro, but what a players. We had really great talents, and probably I'm forgetting because we had so much. Vialli, so many. I don't see these players. And then you can tell De Rossi in national team, he was great, fantastic. Panucci as well. Vieri I mentioned, Bob Vieri I mentioned. If we go back in, so many players. And then you go in now. Then you go in today. Then you go in today's team. It's a problem, my friends. It's a problem. It's really a problem. And you know what's even worse? Worse than that is that I don't see the new generation. Casiraghi. Now, Baggio we mentioned. We started with Baggio. Ravanelli as well. Zambrotta we said. But Casiraghi. Pierluigi Casiraghi. Davide, what a player. But no, I don't see a new generation. You can tell me, yes, Fagioli, Rovella, Miretti. But guys, these guys that I love and I really hope that I can do really well. Because we need a new generation. These guys are not playing with the first team. Fagioli played in Serie B. Rovella is playing with a relegated Genoa, guys. Don't forget that. And he played all the season. So hopefully they will be at the top. At a certain moment, I was saying, you know what we have to do? Let's put the guys from the under 17 from the next game. We promote the under 17 games, guys, and we let them play until World Cup 2030. Not even World Cup 2026. We skip it. We say we are not ready. Give us time. Give us a bit of more time. We don't want to participate. We just play friendlies to train. And we play with the under 17. So in 8 years, they will be how old? 25, and we play with them. What do you want me to say? Zoff, the guy. Oh, I'm 40, yeah. I'm not 80, yeah, my friends. I'm 40, not 80. Zoff was great, but I never saw him. Italy stopped growing exceptional talents, but also missing the seriousness on players like in older generation. The comeback will be very, very long. Guys, when I tell you that, since, and thank you for the donation, Muhammad, let's play so that let's put the music so I can drink a bit. Ciao Colo. But I don't know if Colo you are listening to my reasoning about the Italian players, what we had and what we have today. What a big difference! We were looking at the teams here of Italy, and we were saying, guys, from that team, the only one that we keep is Raspadori and Barella. But Barella, I don't like the games that he's playing. But we keep him because he's a talented kid and he can give a lot. But all the other ones, a casa. And we keep Donnarumma. Disaster, huh? Muhammad, thank you, my buddy. He's saying Italy start. I already read this. So the comeback will be really long, Muhammad. And it's correct because we don't have them. And we are not investing because in Italy, you know what is the mentality in Italy from bureaucratic people? So the people that are taking care of administration and all these kind of things. Um, and that are leaders, they're taking care about themselves because they know that if they don't do too much, that means that nobody will annoy them. We don't do too much because if we don't change too much, people are okay because you know that people, they hate change. From the moment that you want to change something, people, they start to flip. They are scared. And no, because I will probably lose that. I'm not ready for that. I don't want that change. Remember when we were speaking about under 23? There were a lot of teams. Yeah, we want to do. Milan, Roma, Inter. They all wanted to do. Then the only team that had the balls to really do it, because it was the decision, they gave the decision like 2-3 weeks before the start of the competition. We had to wait. We were not even sure. The only team that did it was Juve. The only team that is really investing in the youth now, more than the other ones, is Juventus. And we are starting to see now the first promises, by the way, in a second, because now it's already 40 minutes that we are speaking about Italy, but I want to speak about Di Maria, that is on the thumbnail. I want to speak about Matthias Soulé. But my friends, now we are investing in the future, the only team, but Italy is not investing. Italy is not believing. They don't want to change. That's the thing. They said, if we do something, we can fail. We don't want to take the risk. We prefer not doing things than doing and taking a risk. But this is bad. Bad if you fail to go in the World Cup 2018. If you fail to go in 2022, it's already the second time. And if you don't even have the plan, the solution. Because if today we say, okay, we have the players for in 4 years. We know that we have. Bastoni can be one of them. Bastoni, Raspadori, Barella, Chiesa, Zaniolo. There we stop, There we stop. Today, if you had a plan, you can say, okay, we already worked. We were not ready today, but we already worked. We anticipated. Now we have to realize that after the second World Cup, we have to start. We have to start. But if you start now, when will you see the first result? In 8 years. In 2030. Or you have a magic moment, what I call a magic moment. The magic moment of being at the Euro or at the World Cup and having that perfect group in terms of cohesion of the team spirit, that you are believing that you can climb every single mountain. Because if you believe, if you have that with you, then you can sometimes do it. You can do miracles. Greece did it. Italy did it in 2000, but not because we had the strongest team. On paper, everyone was saying France will win Euro. They bottled it because Mbappé was speaking in the microphone and he was speaking bad about Giroud. The mother of Pogba was having fights with the mother of Rabiot. And this, because they won the World Cup, they were thinking they were the king of the world. My friends. Versus Spain. We were about to be out. Versus the other team before. Was it Austria? I don't remember the team. I think it was Austria. If the VAR is not cancelling the goal correctly, because it was offside for a millimeter, if it's not cancelling the goal, it's 1-0 for them and we are out. Versus England. I don't know if you know, but we are about to go out. We win in penalty. We win in penalty versus Spain. We win in penalty versus England. And nobody will take away what we did at Euro 2020 because it was an extraordinary moment and an example of not being the strongest team, but that as a team, as a family, team spirit, you can do miracles. On time, miracles is a miracle, my friends? A miracle, it doesn't happen every Sunday. Otherwise, it would be too easy. Wait, now because I missed a few comments. The one of David. Thank you, David, for a donation, my friends. Beppe, please no skip 2026, the next World Cup in USA. I really want to see Italy live at the stadium. Please help me to get there. Hey, David, I know. You know that not a lot of people that they agree with me, but for me, the one that I appreciated the most, except of the final where we lost, but probably the World Cup that I really love was in USA because I was a kid. It was 2000, no, what 2000? 1994. So I was 13. I was about to become, no, I was 12. 12, and I was about to become 13 in a few months. I'm a kid. I'm watching, I'm enjoying, mamma mia, Bulgaria, Trifon Ivanov, Stoikov, Lechkov. Lechkov, he had the same hair as me. Trifon Ivanov is one of, he passed away, unfortunately. Was a really nice person, Trifon Ivanov. But he was also one of the most ugly players that I had in my Panini sticker book. Mamma mia, 94. But what a beautiful World Cup. Baggio, dribbling, Nigeria, pam, 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 goal, Czechoslovakia, and so on. Mamma mia, what a beautiful World Cup. What a beautiful World Cup. I cried, of course, at the penalty when he missed it. I remember that. But 94, the games that were at really strange timings and so on in the summer, it was super. I was watching with my two brothers, the games in the afternoon, in the evening with my father that came from work. These moments I will never forget. Tarek is saying Stoikov was strong, David, Radovan. But guys, if you don't, look at the players of Bulgaria 94, Lechkov and Trifon Ivanov. Watch them, especially Trifon Ivanov. Mamma mia. I remember with my brothers, the book was nearly full. And every time, waiting for the World Cup, we were watching the book. And then we stopped at Bulgaria and we were laughing with Trifon Ivanov. These are the things, guys. These are the things that reminds me. But no, that's why I would love to see again a World Cup in USA, and especially with Italy, of course. But in terms of planning, I don't know if we will be ready in 2026, unfortunately. Let's see. Thank you for your donation, David, and thank you for your donation, Hamza. Oh wait, because we had a comment of a Tottenham fan. I saw a Tottenham fan on the channel who was saying, Beppe, I am a Tottenham fan. It's Jimmy Costco. Jimmy, if you're still here, write in the comment. I'm a Tottenham fan. I love your channel. I have a question. Do you think Juventus let Romero go too early? He looks unbelievable. And then I will answer the question of Hamza. No. He's great. He's super great. Today again, beautiful game of Romero. At Tottenham, he's doing exceptional things. And I believe that at a certain moment, the defense was not the problem of Juve. The problems were in other sectors of the field. We had never really tested Romero because he never played at Juve. We bought him because we were already scouting the future players. The problem, because I call it a problem, but it's also the luck of Juve, is that we had Bonucci, Chiellini that were playing year on without giving up and offering beautiful performances, because we can't say now that Bonucci and Chiellini, they played bad at Juve. Sometimes they were doing mistakes, especially Bonucci in some moments, but these are great players. And the problem is that with De Ligt, that should have probably replaced Chiellini already, we were already thinking about Demiral, Romero. We brought back at the time Rugani. That's a long time ago, because he should have been the replacement of Barzagli at the time. Romero never played with us, and at a certain moment he's there and he said, looks like I will be the 5th or 6th choice behind Chiellini, De Ligt, Bonucci, Demiral, and there were some young players like Draguzzi. Dragusin, fifth or sixth choice. I want to play. And he was correct. And Juventus, because he comes from a season that was not wow, Juventus said, you know what, we will cash in with Atalanta because we have to make the player happy. He's not happy. He wants to play. Respect for that decision from Romero. Respect for the decision of Romero. But I don't believe it's a mistake of Juve. It's just that you were obliged. You were obliged to do it. Or you had to say goodbye to Chiellini like 2 years ago. So, wait, because we had the comment of Hamza. Hamza was saying, happy for Dybala like I am. I'm not even a Juve fan. But happy for Dybala. We can speak about Dybala. Then I want to see also the other comments because I see that Colo, you said, Beppe, which Italy team do you think was the strongest one, 2002 or 2006? 2002 was unlucky because of the terrible referee. I think they would have made the final. But the 2006 is an epic one. Is an epic one with winning the World Cup. Of course, we have the evidence of that. Were we the strongest team ever? I don't know. 2002 was really beautiful Italy. Really beautiful Italy. But the destiny has chosen that Spain and Italy had to go out versus South Korea. Guys, what do you want to say? But they had a really beautiful, with a in top form Vieri, Totti, Del Piero. They were at the peak of their career. I would go out of respect probably for the 2006, but probably if you are looking at paper, 2002 is a bit stronger. It's a bit stronger. Also because, you know, a lot of players also of 2006, then they did beautiful careers, but 2002 on paper should have been stronger. So the Paulo Dybala, and then I will continue with the other comments because there is Ron, the comment of Ron, and there is also the comment of Dr. A. So Paulo Dybala, happy that he scored. No, I'm not happy that he scored. Of course I'm not happy. He scores versus Italy. It's my country. It's the national team I support. So I'm not happy that Di Maria scored. I'm not happy that Lautaro scored. I'm not happy that Dybala scored. No, I am not happy that Dybala scored. I don't know you guys what you are thinking about Dybala scoring. I'm not happy that he scores. If he was still a Juve player, probably I would have said I'm a bit happy because that will give him confidence, because it's good. Now I don't hate Dybala. I will never hate Dybala. Whatever team he goes, I will never hate Paulo Dybala because he gave a lot to Juve as well, and at a certain moment it didn't work anymore. Sometimes it's not because, you know, at a certain moment it doesn't work anymore that everything has to be forgotten. But Paulo Dybala, no, I'm not happy of today, but there are two things that I want to say. The first thing is, I remember Allegri being insulted by everyone because he disrespected Matthias Soulé because he gave him like 15 seconds, something like that. Today, Scaloni is doing the same with Paulo Dybala. He's giving him 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to play. Dybala, he enters, he's at the right spot at the right moment, he scores. Of course, Paulo Dybala has another career and presence than a Soulé that was just starting, of course. You don't need 90 minutes to make the difference. You don't need 90 minutes to make the difference. I'm not saying that Soulé didn't do well because he entered, he didn't even touch the ball and he went out. It's just telling you that these players, they take the chances that they have and they do. That's the first thing. The second thing I'm telling you is, guys, I always watched Paulo Dybala in 3 different things. The player at Juventus, the man at Juventus, so off the field, and the third one was also watching Paulo Dybala with the Argentinian national team. He scored today, and he's 28, 29. He scored today his 3rd goal with Argentina. One is in a friendly, one is in a qualification game of Argentina, and today, where he played 2 minutes, he was at the good spot. He's doing something beautiful with the control and he's scoring. Guys, if he's not playing in Argentina, it's because they don't know where to put him, tactical reasons. He was not there, injured when they won the South American Cup, so today he should not have been there neither, because he didn't win it. But whatever. Will he continue to do good? Yes, probably. Far away from Juve, he will do good. Happy, no. But today, in the team of Argentina, look, guys, and they are the young guys that are waiting. Julian Alvarez at a certain moment showing a lot of personality, taking that ball. Mamma mia. But look at the team. Lo Celso, Messi, Di Maria, Lautaro Martinez, Rodriguez, De Paul, Tagliafico, Otamendi, Romero, Molina. Molina is a player of Udinese, he's already playing. He's already a starter. Lautaro is a starter. He's playing. Di Maria is 35, he's still playing, and look how he played. Why? Not because Dybala is bad. I will never say that. But he's more functional to the game. He has his position of the field, he has his personality, he knows what to do, and he's going for it. And he's playing, and he's a starter. Guys, this is true. So, no, happy, no. Good for him. I will say good for him. Good for him. That's a better one. Thank you, Ron. Grazie, Ron. Just tuning in, they really missed Chiesa and Spinazzola, two vital pieces for the future. Spinazzola, guys, is not 19, Spinazzola. Spinazzola, how old is Spinazzola? I think it's already 27. And I'm kind when I'm saying 27. Let me check. How old is Spinazzola? Now you made me curious. Maybe people know by heart. Spinazzola is... He's 29. He's 29. I was kind. I was saying he's 27. He's 29, my friends. He's 29. Spinazzola, guys, if you're looking at his career, Spinazzola has been so much injured. At Juve, when he was at Juve, he didn't play that much games. You can go, if you don't believe me, because I know that you have the game of Atletico Madrid in mind and so on. And I really love Spinazzola. But if you're going to Spinazzola, my friends, and you go to his season at Juve, what do we see? So let's go on all season. He didn't play 20 games. He didn't play 20 games with Juve. So you go on all clubs, you go in Juve. It was season 18-19, if I'm not wrong. 18-19. Here we are. He played 12 games. 12 games. 10 in Serie A, 1 in Champions League. What a game. Versus Atletico Madrid. And 1 in an Italian Coppa Italia. That's it, 10 games in Serie A, he played 600 minutes. That means that he played like an average of 60 minutes. Right. And I love Spinazzola. I love the guy. But look, guys, seriously. Don't think about Spinazzola is a top phenomenon that we have to cry because he was not there. He came to Juve because he was already injured at Atalanta. He came to Juve injured. Then he was on the bench. He didn't make it. He couldn't play. Injury, then another knee injury, and then he played a few games towards the end of the season. That's it, That's it, It's true. I'm honest with you. I'm not lying to you, He played that Atletico Madrid game, and what a game. What a game. If you are looking at Roma, take it away, take it at Roma. Guys, at Roma, since he's there, played 75 games in 1, 2, 3 seasons. 75 games in 3 seasons. In a top club, you are playing 57 games because you are going until the end of the final in 1 season. He played 75 in 3 seasons, my friends. So I'm happy that he's back. I'm a bit sad. It's a pity because it's a good guy. It's a good person, and he did an incredible Euro. And probably without him, we would not even have achieved the quarterfinals, semifinals, because he was the man of the Euros. People are saying 2002. A lot of people, 2002. 2006, midfield and goalkeeper were better for Tariq. Dr. A, and you are waiting for long, so I will try to be a bit faster. Because when I start speaking then, and you know what? The fun thing is we didn't even speak about Di Maria. I really want to speak about Di Maria, my friends. Italy players didn't bother when Argentina players took their time substituting or delaying the game. No heart or passion. They need Gattuso as a coach to put them on check. Sorry, but I'm very disappointed. It's correct. It's correct what you are saying. They give up. They give up. That second goal right before the locker rooms, before halftime, they killed them. And they never came back. They made some change. Look, the difference in terms of mentality is that the first sub of Argentina, that is already winning 2-0, arrives at the 76th minute. Okay? 76th minute. And then you have no changes anymore until the 85th. The 85th. Italia, at the 46th, they are changing. And they are putting Locatelli in, Scamacca, and Lazzari. I didn't even know in what team Lazzari was playing. Then I checked because I didn't know. It's Lazio. What is Lazzari? Guys, we are speaking about teams like 2002, 2006. And then you bring me Lazzari in. Or a half-injured Locatelli that should have gone, in holiday and come back next season in top form. So that's a problem. The coach already gives to the team, it's over. That's what the coach is saying to them. The message that he's giving is, it's over. It's over. We give up. And they saw the difference was too long. Guys, can we speak about, seriously, can we speak about Di Maria? At a certain moment, and I'm not even speaking about the goal, at a certain moment, my friends, did you see that? On the right side of the field, he's doing something incredible, and he's putting the ball on his head, and he's doing like that, like Maradona was doing in training, like some players are doing in training mode or warm up, just to have a bit of fun, to show their technical. Some people are doing it in on TikTok. I never saw that in a final, friendly, still a final versus Italy. Joking, taking that ball. I was hearing the ole at a certain moment. I was hearing the ole when they were ole, ole, ole. They were joking with Italy, my friends, in that second half. The dolphin trick, exactly, Doctor. Today we have a lot of Doctor. Dr. A, Dr. SP. I like that. Lot of doctors today. No, seriously. Look, can we speak about Di Maria finally? 1 hour before entering what I wanted to speak about. Guys, I made a video. I'm not joking. I made a video. I don't know if you saw it or not. Can I find the video just to show you? Wait. Wait. Di Maria GJustjuve. I made already 100 videos, of course, of Di Maria, but one that I wanted to show you is this one. That's probably the first one I made of Di Maria. It was here. Angel Di Maria has been offered to Juventus. Yes, but. Okay? Then I made 100 videos about Di Maria, but this one, no, sorry, this one. This one was the first one I made. Di Maria, Mattia Sule. Why did I make that video? I know, okay. And Gattuso, no. I like Gattuso, but I would have seen him as an assistant coach. Punch. As a head coach, I don't know. But thank you for your comment and for your donation, Dr. A. So, guys, I heard the news about Di Maria. And my first reaction, I'm not lying to you, my first reaction was, oh no. Di Maria, no, he's old. He's not a starter at Paris Saint-Germain. I took my phone, I was about to write something on Twitter. And then I said, wait, calma, Pepe. If you are going for Di Maria, there is a reason. And I started to think, because that's what I usually do. Of course, when you are joking, no. But when you are serious about something, you think, does it make sense, or is it just a rumor that will arrive and disappear? If you're looking at my video, and also the timing I posted that video, and I also tweeted that, and you see the timing, it was then reported later by Agresti, by Albanese, my way of thinking. That started to make sense. Maybe they saw my tweet, maybe they arrived at the same conclusion as me. But the first thing I was thinking was, okay, guys, Di Maria is 35. End of career. Why? First of all, why is he not playing at Paris Saint-Germain? Is he injured? I went to the injury list. He's never injured. Okay, why is he not playing? Because Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. Even if Messi is not performing, you need to let him play. You're obliged by contract to let him play. That's the thing. I said, okay, he's physically healthy. He's not playing. There is a reason why he's not playing. Okay, marketing-wise, Di Maria is not Messi. He's not Neymar. So, okay, I understand. It's not Mbappe. Okay, that makes sense. Let me check. How is he playing? How not? The career and so on. Juventus, what do they want to do? They want to go in a 4-3-3. We are losing Dybala. Not because he's a bad player, but because he's not functional to that 4-3-3. And that's something that I'm saying already since 2 years, since even before I had the channel. 4-3-3, can play perfectly there. Left foot, but he also can play the other side. But he can play better on the right side like today, like he did today. Able to dribble. But something that really interested me was Di Maria is a player that is doing a lot of assists. More assists than goals. If you compare with Paulo Dybala, Dybala has more goals, 115, than assists, 49 or 50 with Juve. Look at the difference. Look at the difference of Di Maria. 100 and so much assists with Paris Saint-Germain. Incredible. He's first thinking about the other ones, but not only thinking about Vlahovic, but also able to create them chances for himself. Look at the goal of today. The guy is 35, but look how fast he is. In 5 meters, he burned Chiellini. Okay, Chiellini is 37. He's in the end of his career, of course. But in 5 meters, look at the difference he made. Incredible. Incredible. He's a nice guy. He's not a person that created chaos in locker rooms. Respectable guys. He knows he has a career. He won nearly everything. He played at Real Madrid, Manchester United, even if he flopped there at Manchester United. He played at Benfica. He played at Paris Saint-Germain. The guy he knows. He has a background. By the way, don't do me saying there is no step forward between Juventus and the entourage of Di Maria. They will speak about it in a later stadium. I told you guys, I watched it. 5th of June, there is a game, Argentina versus Estonia. The player is in focus on that, and then we will see. Maybe he will not join us. Maybe he will not join us. Maybe, because, Di Maria say 1 year, and that's what I want. 1 year. So, wait. Let me finish my reasoning. And then I was thinking, okay, 4-3-3 can play a lot of assists because that's what we need. We complained a lot of a season long that we were not able to give the assist to Vlahovic. And then I was thinking about that little guy here, Matthias Soulé, one of my favorite ones from under 23. Matthias Soulé, that is able to play in a 4-3-3 also. And a lot of people compared him in a false way to Dybala. But it's not Dybala. He is a Di Maria. If we can have him as a mentor, I said, you know what? I'm all in. And I started to interest myself. I said, first of all, it makes sense. Secondly, I'm all in. I will start to interest myself even more to Di Maria. And then I saw that he was a great player. Until today, where I understand that I was not wrong. And that's why I was laughing on the title of the video, saying too old for Juve. Because, guys, I prefer to have for 1 or 2 years a player that Di Maria that is giving you 200% and can also be an example for Soule that can be the future, or maybe he will fail, maybe not. But what he's doing with the under 20 there, they are having tournaments in France. What he's doing there, he's one of the best players of under 20. He's doing miracles, my friends. Matthias Soule, also playing as a falso nueve and so on. He is old, Di Maria, but he's not the one that will cover you for the future. Also, he's coming for free. You're paying a salary. But guys, let's not joke. I prefer to have him for 1-2 years, investing in other roles. He can give you his best than having a young player that we don't know. Anthony, people were telling me Anthony will cost you 50 million euro, maybe even more. And we saw it only with Ajax. Di Maria today, he impressed me. Ball control, shot, speed, being smart, pass accuracy, technique. He played 90 minutes. He didn't play 60 minutes and then he was tired. No, he played 90 minutes. Pace, physical condition. Okay, this year he didn't play as much as in the past, so he rested a bit. Guys, I will tell you something. If you tell me today, Di Maria, he comes to Juve until mid-November, and then he goes to the World Cup, he never comes back anymore. I tell you yes. Sign me Di Maria for 4 months. I don't care. What a player. I hope that the people that were judging by age are, thinking a bit about the player that he is. And then maybe it will be only for 1 year, but at least you have the best one for 1 year. I will tell you a story, guys, a short story, yeah? But it's real experience, and I will read your comments. A real experience. That I'm manager. I'm manager for a lot of stores in Europe, and I had to do a lot of recruitments, to hire people for my stores. Could be sales associate, but also store managers. Then I had to hire also district managers that were overseeing a region or a country. And in the beginning, I was always asking the question, because they learned me like that when I was younger. Where do you want to be in 5 years? And when people, or 3 years or 5 years, and some people were showing me that they had so much ambition, they wanted to grow, and then I had the feeling that these guys, or these girls, whatever, they would probably not stay long in my company. Because probably we didn't have that much possibilities to give them, to let them grow. And then I said, you know what, if I have to go for one that can stay loyal and longer in my company, or someone that will be a boom boom and then leave, I prefer to give the job to a loyal one. Of course, you have to go with capacities, you can't. And then I changed my mind. During my career, I changed my mind, because I said I prefer in my team, with the managers and so on that are working for and reporting to me, I prefer to have the best ones for a short period, 1 year, 2 years, but the best ones, the really best, la crème de la crème, because they will make a really great job with their team. They will be great, they will transmit, they will let other people grow and become better because of their skills, because they are the best. And then they will leave. And they will find another challenge somewhere else. But these people, they will also challenge me. Because working with the best, you want to become also better yourself. And you have to show, because you are the boss. So you have to show that you are the best. So I prefer surrounding me with A people, because if I surround me with A people, I will have to try to be a A plus. I will have to try. I don't promise that I will succeed. And the result will be really spectacular. That I prefer that than actually surrounding me with B people. Because if you surround you with B people, the result will be B, not A. Hey, this is it. This is the truth, my friends. It's the truth. That's why I prefer Di Maria, that gives me an A result, and then everything can go wrong or good, of course, than a B that gives me B. AJ asking me, Beppe, where did you get the 99 shirt? Oh, guys, Colo 99. The shop of Colo. Can we go to the shop of Colo? Wait, Colo 99. So if you go to Colo on his channel, where can we find that? Store. It's this one. It's this one I have. Then you click and you go to his site, and this is the one I bought. I don't know if Colo is still listening, guys. I'm doing you free publicity here. It's a really nice one. This one is really great. Look, that's the back here. You see the back, but he has a lot more. It's not only that. It's not only that. He has a lot more of t-shirt. I need to buy a new one, by the way. This one is also really nice. Maybe I should go for this one next time. The Colo 99 with the rose, full black in the back. Here you have a rose here. I love that. I love that. Beautiful t-shirt. So Raspadori isn't ready. I agree with Pablo. I agree. But Raspadori is the one that can fulfill the team. Not being the starter, but that you can let grow. That will play a lot of games. That can give you a lot of diverse options. But no, it's not ready. It's not the one that will change your team immediately. No, we saw with Hamtam, negative day today, no progression. But is it negative or just no progression? That's, yeah. But I heard it from different sources. Luca Bianchino was reporting it. It is what it is. Let's see. So we are speaking a lot about him. Then maybe tomorrow he will not come, and then we will go for Zaniolo. And we'll try to find the positives in Zaniolo as well. Even if I tell you, Zaniolo was one of my dreams signing 2 years ago. I have changed a bit my mind, but it's a player that it's everything or nothing. Everything or nothing. Or you have the best generational talent for the next 10 years, is a Juventino, or it's a big flop and you made a mistake. And if you could make at the time back then a mistake on Bernardeschi, at the time, not now anymore, but if you could make a mistake because you were winning Scudetto after Scudetto, Cup after Cup and Cup, you can't make mistakes now. So it's a big one. Giving me Tevez vibes. I was doubtful he was finished in 2013, but I was so wrong. It's true, Thomas, with the difference that Tevez was really kind of finished. Guys, my eyes are hurting a lot. Guys, do you mind if I put a bit down? I will not stay long because my eyes are hurting a lot. Mamma mia. Maybe I have to go to the doctor. Can you imagine Beppe with glasses? It hurts the eyes, and then, everything is linked, and then it comes to the head. Maybe because we lost 3-0. Tevez was already starting really to be finished. While Di Maria, it's because of other choices that he was not playing. It's true. You surround to the best and you have best. Then, of course, you need to manage that as well. But look at what Allegri said yesterday. I don't know if you were able to see the interview or to read a bit about it, the correct things, because a lot of people they manipulate it again. But he said the same. I prefer to have big champions with big personalities. I prefer to manage these kind of people. Why? Why do I prefer that? Because at the end, we have some fights, we have big words, we are not agreeing, we have different opinions and options. But then they don't go out of the locker room and they call their agent to cry because they didn't play, because they were not good, because they had some fight with the coach, because they are scared that they will not. No. Actually, it hurt them and they want to prove that they are still champions. And then for the next games, they will show you on the field how great they are. So, guys, it's true, huh? Then you have to manage it, because if you have only champions, only the best, then you have a problem. That's why in my teams, and that's why sometimes I understand also Allegri, his way of managing. I'm not playing football, of course, but his way of managing, you need a mix, because the other thing is, if you have only ambitious, I'm not speaking about the quality of people, huh? I'm speaking about ambition. If you have only ambitious people in your team, at a certain moment, they will fight. And you will lose the group cohesion. Because they all want to be the star, they all want to be the one that received the bonus, they all want to have this, to have that, the privilege, the next promotion, and so on and so on. And you can't satisfy everyone. That's why I always said to people, some people, they came and they said, I'm great in this. They were good in their job. You understood they were good. They had no ambition. And some people, they were telling me, no, if they have no ambition, they will come and they will sleep in their job because they have no ambition anymore. I said, it's not true. Not everyone is like that. Some people are just happy with what they have. The only thing that I asked them when we were shaking the hands, because shaking the hands is more important than a contract, I told them, you don't need to be ambitious if you don't want to. I already have like 5 or 10 or 20 ambition people. But what I want from you is that the job that you are doing it as you want to be the best in doing it. Not because of ambition, but because you want to be the best at what you are doing. I don't care what you do. Sales associate, store manager, region manager, area manager, whatever. Be the best in what you do. And we are happy, even, to be honest, these kind of people, they were great, they were doing their best, and it was good. And then you have also the people that are just doing their hours, and they are going. Some people are telling me, but my student, they were speaking to me, the managers, I have a student, he's coming 2 days a week, and he's not really 100% invested. I said, but what do you want? Do you believe that that student working in the store is his life? No, he's doing it because he needs his money to pay his study, because he want to go to the cinema, he want to go out, whatever doing, he needs a bit of money. That's the objective. So try to have the best from the people. They will not be ambitious, they don't dream to stay there forever. And this is also, having the mix, having a bit of the mix of Cristiano Ronaldo, for example, in your team, but also De Sciglio. You know that De Sciglio will never have the ambition to become the captain of the team, that he will not finish as MVP of the season, that he will not be the starter of every game. But Rugani is on the bench. When we need it, I want him at the max of his potential. And Rugani, he did. This season. He did. I will sleep, Stavros. Ciao Nero. Hello Beppe. Dybala scored. Why do I get a feeling Dybala will win? No, Ballon d'Or is exaggerated. But he scored. I'm sure he will do. He will do really great. Huh? I believe it's the best decision. And don't cry. I'm not speaking to Nero. To everyone. Don't cry in 3 months, 6 months when Dybala will play really well. Juventus made a mistake. Who said that Juventus made a mistake? Maybe with Dybala at Juve, it would have gone even worse and worse and worse, playing less and less games, putting the team in difficulty, having this behavior. You never know what would happen because we don't have the proof. Kulusevski, did Juventus do a mistake? No, we tried, it was not working. Now he's doing well at Tottenham. Great. Am I crying? No, I'm not. Cancelo, am I crying? No, I'm not. He went there. At Juventus, he was not at the same level as Manchester City. Maybe if he would never have gone to City, maybe today we would have had a good Cancelo, but not the Cancelo of Manchester City. We make some mistakes. We make some decisions. Regrets makes no sense. No, of course, I know you are joking. Of course. But I believe as well he will do good. And I will be happy for him. Ultra Trump. Let's see if we need to continue reading the comments of Ultra Trump. Juventus is pure prolixing from the CEO to football field buyer, buying player 29, 34. All Juve is doing is pay this player pension. The last 3 seasons of Juve is doing well in reverse backward. It's an opinion. I don't agree. It's an opinion. I was curious. But no, you look. We are here since 1 hour 30. We explain the whys, and so if you come and you speak with this kind of statement, it makes not even sense that I try to change your mind because it makes no sense what you're saying. But it's okay. I respect. Dybala will win the Ballon d'Or. Ma va a cagare. No, but who knows? Maybe. Why not? Guys, I have a headache. Mamma mia. Oh, I don't know why. I lost focus. Oh. I lost focus today. Tony Split is saying, I can't respect any player going to plastic Paris Saint-Germain. For me, it depends of player by player. Verratti, for example, back then, he never could understand what would happen. For me, Mbappe is doing a big mistake, not because they will not play. They will play the Champions League. Maybe they will even win the Champions League. Who knows? You don't know. One day, Verratti, after 3-4 years at Paris Saint-Germain, he wanted a new experience. He wanted to go to Barcelona. And he made it also clear publicly that he wanted to go there. Paris Saint-Germain was not happy. Was not happy because for them it was a shame that a player publicly say that they would prefer to go to Barcelona than to Paris Saint-Germain. They have put so much pressure on him, but a lot of pressure on him, and he had to make a video with public excuses, excusing himself publicly to say that it was a moment of doubt, but he was not thinking it really. He excused himself in front of the fans and so on and so on. And then I'm thinking, guys, this is a golden jail. You don't go away from Paris Saint-Germain. You don't go away from Paris Saint-Germain because you're the toy of Paris Saint-Germain until they say we don't care anymore about you. The year after, they were so pissed off about Verratti that wanted to go to Barcelona. The year after, they went and they bought okay, it's the front page of Tuttosport. And they bought Neymar for 220 million euro. That's a lot. That's doubling the record fees of back then. they paid it without problem. Not because of Neymar, because they wanted to actually piss off Barcelona. And that's what they did with a beautiful project. Now with Mbappe, they involved Macron, Sarkozy, ex-president and president of France to speak, to convince Mbappe to stay. On top of that, money, crazy money. On top of that, a word decision maker in the team, sportive director, coach, players that has to go, to leave. This is dangerous, huh? This is really dangerous. Really dangerous. So, no, for me, Paris Saint-Germain, Donnarumma, for example, at a certain moment, he was about to go to Juve. Last minute, we change opinion for the good, probably, because we have Szczesny that didn't do a worse season than Donnarumma. Donnarumma would have been the talent for the next XYZ years. Juventus changed their mind. He went to Paris Saint-Germain. But at Paris Saint-Germain, guys, it's over. It's over. It's over. But look, this is still different, Rabiot, because he grew up there, so he knows. He's a youth academy player from there. So Rabiot can go back. Let's say that Paris Saint-Germain is a really great team. Rabiot can go there. I don't have Grodino anymore. My wife is buying other drinks at the moment. Nalu. But not Grodino anymore. I have to tell her. I have to tell her about the Grodino. But on the other hand, guys, can you imagine you are Mbappe? It's difficult for us. We can't judge Mbappe's situation. It's impossible. For me, it's impossible to judge. You're 23. You're 23. They are giving you money for you, for your kids, for the kids of your kids, and probably for the next 7 generations at Paris Saint-Germain. You are in your city, because it's still your city. Some presidents are speaking with you, and multiple times, not one time, and multiple times, telling you how important you are for the city of Paris and this, and mamma mia. Can you imagine? It's hard, huh? It's really hard. Really hard. Last comment of Jamie Drummer. Grande Jamie. Jamie saying Di Maria will never get the credit in the two finas. What does that mean, Jamie? What does that mean? Will never get the credit in the two finas. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. But the two finals. Okay. And I don't know why I was well, I depends who is judging them, Jamie. For me, I always said, and you know it, from the first day, there are some players I'm cautious, I'm doubting, and so on. For him, I waited one day. I made immediately the video with the reasoning. I observed the player. The player is great. He's really, really, really great. Then maybe he will come, maybe he will not come. That will not change my mind. Same as Perisic. I see Uncle Sharma entering the chat now. I was about to leave, and not because of you. That will be a reason more why I will leave. But Perisic, he did an amazing season with Inter, probably their best player of 21-22. He can cross with the left, he can shot with the right, he can dribble, he has the experience, and so on and so on. He went to Tottenham. Congratulations to Conte, to Tottenham. They have a great player for long. No, we are going back to the reasoning. Better having an A player for 1 year than a C player for 3 years. It's always like that. It didn't come to Juve, but that doesn't change my opinion that I really wanted him. And that will be the same with Di Maria. If he joins, I celebrate. If he doesn't, I will be a bit sad, and then we think about the future. And the future, who can it be? I don't know. Zaniolo, and then we take Zaniolo. Will it be someone else? It will be someone else. But Di Maria, look for me, yes. Paul, yes, I live in Belgium, Paul. Yeah. Lautaro destroyed Bonucci today. Yes, it's true. And that's a bit worrying, because Bonucci he has always suffered the players like Zapata, Lukaku, these big physical players. He always suffered them a lot. He was a bit better with these technical players. Why? Because he's a player that he doesn't love to go man marking up, aggressively anticipating and going on his man. He's waiting a bit. That's Bonucci. So these technical players, he had the time to see them coming and he could stop them. Chiellini was taking care of the beasts. Today, he also showed us, but I don't know, something happened because Bonucci like that, disaster. Lautaro, he fooled him today. It's true. It's true, Matteo. Tomorrow again. On planning, will be a live soon that I need to organize with some members of the channel. So for the people that are member of the channel, I have wrote something, and then we will invite some people. Maybe we'll do 1, maybe 2, but some people already contacted me. We'll do that. What will we do more? We will announce Pogba at a certain moment, hopefully soon. The thumbnail is already ready. The thumbnail is ready for Pogba. Just the when that we don't know. And then we'll continue speaking. Tomorrow, I don't know if you saw the video about Kostic of this morning with the Bundesliga expert. That was a great one. I loved it. Of course, it's the first time, so that was a good one. So we'll try to do. And then I was also thinking to rate some shirts, all the leaked ones. Sadari decided that he didn't want me to go to sleep. Thank you for your membership, Sader. Thank you, Sader, for becoming a supporter of the channel. Contract is signed. You know it. I am tired, Kasim. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm tired. Stranger Things, I watched. Italia, Argentina. I made a video this morning. I changed a bit of some graphics. So, thank you, Sader. Let me play it again because I love that. Look. He's good. The only thing is that a lot of people are thinking, like me, that he's really great in a 4-3-3, while he's not a 4-3-3 player. He's more a player for a 4-3-1. No, sorry, 3-4-1. Sorry, 3-4-1. Playing up and down. So he's not the most offensive player ever. So we have to pay attention on that one. Jamie. This Argentina can finally win the World Cup. But they already won 2. So they already won 2. You know what is good for Argentina? It's the fact that they won that South American trophy. I don't know what's the name. CONMEBOL, I don't know the name. But because they, Argentinian players, there are really a lot of people that believe and so on and so on. And you are also really superstitious and so on and so on. And sometimes you think that you have some curse on you. Winning a trophy celebrating with them made actually the fact that they believe they can win, and that can be a big difference. The same I spoke 2 days ago with my friends from Serie A, that Roma can be a potential dangerous team next year, not to win the Scudetto, then you never know in life, but not to win the Scudetto, but maybe to enter the top 4, top 3, because winning helps winning. The mentality of winning is good. That's why Juventus is losing finals in Champions League. That easy, that easy, because you're stressing, because you 1 month up front you are already stressing, you are scared, you don't sleep, you think about, hey, I will lose it again, and Juve has a curse, and this and this. You surround yourself by scare, fear, negativity, and then you fail. You attract it. Real Madrid, the night before the Champions League final, they are playing cards. They are playing cards with Ancelotti, Kroos, Modric. Why? They know that when they play, they win the final. And if really they lose the final versus Liverpool, they will cry, and then they forget the day after. They already have 13. You see the difference? They have the right to fail. And when you are free in your mind, when you have the security, when you are in a club that is not putting you that stress, you are not putting yourself a stress, you are confident. You go and you will win it. And then you win. Juventus is the reverse. Juventus in Serie A, Juventus, a lot of time people are telling me, hey, it's incredible. It's incredible, because they go and they win versus Inter in the 93rd minute. They score versus Fiorentina in the 91st minute. And they have luck. And every time they win this kind of Scudetto, because it's like this, because at the last minute, you know why? Because Serie A, except of the last 2 years, it's the home of Juve. We are used to win. We know that we have to win. We know that whatever will happen, in a way, we will readdress the situation. We know that in the last minutes with the fino alla fine, we can still address it. Not only the game, but also Serie A. And we win. In Champions League, we shit our pants and we lose. So Argentina winning that trophy, to answer your question, winning that trophy will help them. Today, winning, they celebrate. They're not used to win. So it's a second trophy. They start having habits, a bit less scared, and then they can go in the World Cup thinking about, okay, we have something, we might do something. But Argentina has always had great teams on paper. It's not the first time they will have it. The difference is that they have the conviction that they can do something. But there are also other strong teams. And thank you, Sadar, for upgrading the membership. I don't know why it didn't pop up here, but thank you, Samer, for becoming a member and upgrading it the first day. So thank you. I really appreciate it. Dr. Droz is saying Yaya Toure's shaman probably cursed Juve as well. We are the collateral damage of Yaya Toure's shaman, who put the curse on Pep Guardiola. So that's why. Let's never take Pep Guardiola at Juve, because then forget about the Champions League. We already have our problems. Or maybe the shaman negativity and our own fear of the Champions League, negative and negative, minus and minus is positive. Maybe. For Stavros, Emre Can will be available on the market. I would be all over that deal. Having him back as a rotation midfielder with a low salary. He suits in the Allegri tactics. Mercato is crazy. Ma no. Emre Can, guys. That was a a big downgrade of the player. Huh? Liverpool super top, and then he had that injury at the back. You remember that big injury? Then he went to Juve, and he played also really great that game versus Atletico Madrid. This kind of player, they played well versus Atletico Madrid. Bernardeschi, Spinazzola, Emre Can. Crazy. Three players that I don't know, the stars aligned that not only one had a miracle game. No, the three of them. The three of them had the game of their life. But then he went away and it's over. It's over. He didn't do well at Dortmund. And no. Don't speak me about Axel Witsel. Um, wait, it's a double message. Beppe, I was wondering, we have even mentioned that this topic recently. How do you explain players underperforming at Juve, but then performing well in other team? Thank you. It's about the shirt. No. But it depends on a lot of factors. Not every player has the same thing. First of all, are you suited? Are you suited for the play style? If you are the best defender, for example, I don't know, Bremer, great defenders in a three-man defense, you go to Juve, they play with four, and you are not good. Maybe. Just imagine, eh? So, are you suited for the play style? Then, are you suited and do you have a really great relation with your coach? Because you know that if your mentor is not believing in you, you lose some confidence and so on. So, it can be. How is the relationship with your friends in the locker rooms? Because you know it. If you are go to school or you go to work, whatever, and you are in a class with only big friends and you have fun, in the morning you wake up with a smile and you want to go to school or to work because you know that you will have a really nice lunch at the break with you will speak about football. You're really great. You're waking up with a smile and you want to go there. If you are in a class or at work with people they don't even greet you, they don't know your name, you have an annoying, these people, they annoy you, and you don't want to go. So we don't know these kind of things. What is the relation between the players? We don't know that. And then you have also the fans. How are they reacting to you? Because some people, some fans, they are encouraging you. Some other fans, they are booing you. They are whistling you. If mentally, and that's the big difference at Juve, if mentally you are not strong enough, it's really hard to perform. And that's why Juventus, they are also looking, I speak about the past because now we did a lot of mistakes, but in the history of Juve, we always informed not only about the technical side and tactical side of the player, but also the player as a man. Why? Because I know Luciano Mongi, he sent so many people from his team to speak with the family of the player, the friends, he went to where he was born and so on. Because they wanted to know which kind of personality you brought in that locker room. It's important. Something that today with Football Manager and so on, you don't even take care about the personality of a player. A lot of things can go wrong. Huh? There is not one reason. Kulusevski, for example, that I bought immediately the shirt because also when you are playing at Parma or Atalanta or whatever, you play versus teams that they are trying also to win the games. So the game is more open, you have more field, you can go. At Juve, not the last 2 years, but in general, teams are closing themselves, so you have less space. Kulusevski is a player that needs space to go, and that's why in Premier League he's doing wonders. I bought his shirt immediately. He did some good games at Juve in the beginning, then he disappeared. He came back. I always said this guy has potential. He has potential. But I was also someone that said it's good to sell him because I see that he's not happy. When you have to look at the body language, Kulusevski was looking at the ground before entering the field. When on the field, he was really, really in a difficult atmosphere. And now he opened up mentally, and the mental makes everything. Everything. Did you change Gregor? I don't know. You're speaking to me, doctor. I don't know if you are talking to me or not. It's true about the Atletico game. No, of course not. Well, guys, now I'm sad. Now I'll go to sleep. Now I want to go to sleep. But wait, I wait for the last question of Aussie. It's my buddy and he's also doing a donation. So I will wait for Aussie and then I go to sleep. I stop with the questions, my friends. So the question of Aussie, the question from Aussie is Beppe. Where was Fratesi and Tonali and Calabria? Can you name a starting 11 for Italy in the future and 5 bench player? I am concerned for Italy. But Aussie, we spoke a lot about Italy in all the video. I sincerely count, and that's why I said during the video, and again, thank you for the donation, my friend. That's what I said during all the video, that if you fail to go two consecutive times to the World Cup, you fail. But you realized after the first one that you had a problem and you started to invest. If you start to invest after the 2018 non-qualification to the World Cup, you can even miss 2022 because your investment, it takes more time than 4 years. Sometimes you are lucky and it's good, but you can also fail. But I would not have been worried because I said, okay, we already have the basis, and then we have the players that will be a top dangerous team in 2026, maybe even 2024 for the Euro. Italy didn't do it. They didn't do it after 2018, and we were really lucky. And I will tell you, I will even tell you more. Italy, without COVID, without the year of COVID, you would never had that positive streak. What was it? 35 games without losing? Because 1 year before at Euro, Italy was not ready, absolutely not ready to win the Euro or to even believe in it. A Locatelli would not have been there, for example. There would some players, Chiesa would probably not have been the Chiesa of after COVID. Italy was lucky of having had the COVID, of course, lucky to have the COVID. I'm speaking about football, my friends, not about what happened in the country, of course not. It was a disaster. Speaking about football and Italy, because they received 1 more year of credit. 1 more year of credit to actually have these players in the right moment. A Chiesa after a year of Juve, a Locatelli that was there, and some other players, a Barella that had 1 year of Inter that he didn't have before that. So these players gaining experience in top teams and so on. And they were also confident of never losing because we were playing minor games. We were winning. We were here and there, a draw, and never losing. So we went undefeated. But the problem is that we didn't do nothing. So we had that miracle 7 games. And we are out again of the World Cup. And the problem is we have no plan. If you ask me to have 16 players, I can't give you 16. I can tell you about at 37. I can tell you about Donnarumma. I can tell you, of course, about Tonali being part of the team, Barella being part of the team, Verratti, but how long? Because Verratti is already. We were looking at the age of Spinazzola. Spinazzola is 29. He will be 33 if we qualify to US. And if we know the injury history of Spinazzola during all his career, when he will be 4 years more, probably he will have the same. Bastoni will be there, yes, I agree. But they will have to step up. Because today, we are not there. Fratesi, good player, was impressed by his season, by his beautiful game versus Juve. I don't know where they were today. Calabria at Milan, he won a Scudetto. Udogie, guys, I made a video about Udogie to understand how he was playing and so on and so on. One season with Udinese. He played only 4 games with under 21. I'm not saying that we have to wait. That's not what I'm saying. If we buy him, I'm super happy. But let's not exaggerate in Udogie's now. Let's wait a bit. Let's see if he can be consistent also next year. Because he comes from Verona, where he played, I made a video, I don't remember, 6 parts of games. That was it. And then he's doing a miracle season at Udinese, 35 games, 3-5-2. Kenny plays also maybe in the team of Mancini, and he's playing a 4-3-3. We don't know. We don't know today. So it's true he will be 23 to 24. It's true. So hopefully he can be. But I can't give Aussie now a starting 11 because maybe next year he totally flops. So I want at least 1-2 years. Otherwise, I tell you Miretti, Fagioli. I tell you, I don't know, Da Gracca, that is a really great future striker. Chibozzo. I can tell you and name you a lot of these under 23 and under 19 that in 4 years can be starters. But I don't know, because if we have to count on Lazzari and Belotti, we have a problem. We have a problem. So we miss a lot. And you're correct. You're correct to be concerned for Italy. I am really concerned for Italy. I'm really concerned. I don't know how we will solve it, because I don't see today the players that they can do something. And I tell you, most happy moments of the last years was the Euro 2020 win, and we won it because we deserved it as well. It's not just miracle or luck, but it was an isolated case. It was not a win because of plans, programs, structures like Germany did years ago. In 2006, they were ready, because before that they were not for a certain moment at the top. They knew that they would have the World Cup in their home. They already started preparing, and in 2004 they arrived quite far in Euro with a team that was absolutely not built to arrive that far. They did. 2006 they went out in the semi-final. Then they continued to build. I believe they won at a certain moment. I don't remember, 14 or something like that. They won the World Cup. So but they built in structures, in youth, in stadiums, infrastructure, in everything. France did the same. They invested massively in youth systems and structure and so on. Italy didn't. So Udogie, Fabio Miretti, and under 21 players. We have talent. I never said that we didn't have talent. We have some talents. Of course we have. But guys, Miretti I can speak a bit more. Udogie a bit less, but still I can, because I saw him this year in Serie A. But it's 1 year. I can't say today these players are ready. I can't. I'm sincerely, I can't say that we have these players ready because they never really proved. Miretti played 4 games where Juventus was already qualified with Juve. The guy has talent, undeniable, undeniable. But how much? How far can he go? Mentally, is he a leader or not? Does he has the grinta, the power? What How will he develop? Because we are speaking about a young kid that still need to gain some muscle. You look at Ken, 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 Moise Kean. Moise Kean is a player. When we saw him, the first one to score with Juve in Serie A, and the first one in all Europe that scored, the first born in 2000 that scored a goal. Incredible. Versus Bologna, last game of the season. I remember that. Ken was a player, I was thinking at the time, mamma mia, we have a future starter of Juve, and we have a future starter finally for Italy. Future, I said future. And no, he lost himself. At Everton, he didn't do great. He played better at Paris Saint-Germain. He failed again this year. But he was a player that we were all, I believe, all Juve fans, we were saying, mamma mia, what a player. This is the future. Look at the Moise Kean, how skinny he was back then. Fast, paced, and so on. Look how heavy he looks now, Moise. Look at the difference in body. Pepe, please tell me. I know we won't win the Champions League, but why the 3 stars? Can you educate me on that? Yeah, because you don't want me to go to sleep. I told you that I'm tired today. But it's true, Rick. Ciao, Ricky. It's easy. 1 star is 10 scudetti. Okay, you win a trophy in Italy. It's called the Scudetto with a O. You win a trophy, that's 1. From the moon, you have 10, you receive a star. 20, a second, 30, a third, 40, a fourth. Easy. The nice thing that I can tell you is that it's Juventus that invented that. Because in the time, it doesn't exist, that rule. Juventus won the first club in Italy to win 10 trophies, and they have put a star. And then it became tradition also everywhere in Europe. It became then a tradition. That was a beautiful one. It's Juventus that invented the star on the shirt for the Scudetti. The Champions League is something else. So you receive a badge like Milan, like Real Madrid, Liverpool. You receive for 2 conditions, I believe. Or you win 3 in a row, I believe, and then you receive something with a number, or you have to have won at least 5, and then you receive as well the patch with the number of Champions League that you won. But that's not the star. It's not like the World Cup. In the World Cup, it's 1 World Cup, 1 star. Just back from watching the Wembley dreadful. There was someone else also on the channel that watched the game in Wembley. That as well, of course. Boh, amici bianconeri. Now I go to sleep. Hey, there are still 200 people. Mamma mia, that's a lot of people. You're amazing. But, doctor, did we lose a friendly cup or not? I consider it a friendly cup. I considered it before the game. When I saw Argentina celebrating it. I didn't even see them lift the cup. Then I started the live, but they were super happy. So, oh no, it's a new trophy. It's a new trophy. It's not, guys. For me, it's a friendly. Why? Because you don't have Asia, Africa, and so on. Then, if you don't have everything, it doesn't mean nothing. But a trophy is a trophy. You need to win it. Buonanotte, Ausi. Buonanotte, Saf, Bobby. I want everyone. Ciao, Doctor Peniel, Hanin, my friend Hanin, Rick, Michael Lloyd is there. Defense and midfield is not to worry. I believe we have everything to worry about. Ciao, AD. Ciao, AJ. Ciao, Tony Split. Ciao to everyone. Buonasera. See you tomorrow. Forza.